welcome to another stream. Sorry for running a little late tonight. As you know, just wanted to come on and give you guys an update on what I'm seeing on gold. Just check in with you guys, tap in, make sure everyone's having a good night out there, and yeah, just let's get prepared for the trading day in the morning. So, what we see here on the daily time frame here on MGC Gold, we got a rejection here at the monthly H3. It reached We got a rejection here at the monthly H3. It we got a shooting star bear shooting star candle. It ended up closing within the below the top CPR and within the CPR. As we see here, we're seeing some more bears follow through. Um, what I'm looking forward to see is if what this rejection shows is that this bear seller stepped here at the H3. Bears came in and defended this fair value gap. It did not get invalidated, and so as we expect, with a rejection of the H3, more fall, and then we can see we rejected the highs here early in the Asian session with this wick at the top, and we're rotating, coming in and testing the CPR level now. If we get a close below the CPR level, that would indicate to me that the bears have stepped in and retook control of the monthly pivots, and we will most likely see a rotation lower to test this here Monday support here, which is also the open of the year. But also, if this bottom CPR pivot holds, I can see probably we either continue to consolidate within the CPR and come back up and try to retest these highs. But as of right now, I see heavy selling pressure coming in to possibly test these lows. Maybe we get another bounce here, and at this, we see a bullish fair value gap down here. So what these Mondays lows, hopefully come down. Maybe get a bounce here at this bullish order block area, L2 area, L1. So we'll just see where the bears can take it. All right, yeah, let's step in here and look at the 4 hour time frame, the hourly time frame, the weekly charts. This here is where price gets interesting. I'm gonna pull up both. This here, like I said, is where price looks the most interesting to me. This is Let me minimize me. So this is the hold on. The 4 hour on top and the 1 hour time frame on the bottom, both the weekly pivots. So I just wanted to show here that I remember last night I was saying that I was expecting price to reach this top CPR weekly pivot to continue the bullish, to see there we'll get a test or rejection, but we see we consolidated, and we had a rejection here during the a rejection follow through during the New York session. And we did get a bounce here at the bottom CPR pivot, but that bounce just took us as a perfect higher low here to this midpoint P here, the CPR and weekly H3. And as we're seeing, price is just rolling down. We've gotten the close below this bottom CPR. So this is big. If this 9 o'clock candle, which has 8 minutes before closing, and this 4 hour candle has 8 minutes before closing, if we get a close below this bottom CPR, this will most likely open up rotation here to, let's see where it is daily. Oh yeah, so we're already here at the daily. bottom of the CPR to daily. So like I said, we continue to rotate lower. I can definitely see price coming, continue to come down. But we'll just have to see how far, because we, like I said, we have Monday's support, the low of the week, quote unquote, the weekly L3. Um, when we close below there, that'll be a test. We close below the monthly H3, that can open up price to roll towards this L4, possibly 200-day moving average. So we'll just have to see how low gold wants to go. Like I said, I'm just looking in to be reactionary towards it. So, like I said, if we can get this, if the price closes below here, I will, like sellers have taken control on the weekly and everything. We'll have to see, possibly rotate lower in this order block. We get a close below here of the H1 to 4830s. That will be a close below the monthly CPR. So we are approaching some important pivots here and moments in price to see how gold wants to shape up. And looks like I said, we're getting bearish continuation. Like I said, we'll have to see. Well, for me personally, I'm just gonna let the overnight price action play out and see where we are at during New York. I do know that there is quite a bit of news releasing in the morning. And so we had ADP numbers and they came out lower than expected, as you can see. Can't see here. Let me bring this over for you guys. Yeah, here we go. Came in 22K versus 46K. ISM came in about as expected. Mm, Bad US number should be good for gold though. So yeah, I just want to see how these levels and pivots hold overnight. So yes, here's the news. We got like I said, mostly on the red folder news. I just focus on the US because that's like a direct I guess you will say inverse of gold. So uh yeah, but we do have some GBP news coming out in the Euro news, so if that affects the dollar, that could have some type of effect on gold. So just being aware of it, seeing it could possibly bring some liquidity in overnight. Well, this comes out at 7 and 7:30, so in the morning, leading into the New York session, and we have another 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. News release here at the Jolts Jobs opening here at 10. So I most likely will be trying to wait till after that time frame before I like to place my trade in the morning, most likely. But we'll have to just see how it plays out, see if I'm getting the signals on the chart that I like to see for me to get in. See if we place a trade or not. So yeah, that's the news. Like I said, watching this area here. Let's look at the intraday charts. Also have a bullish order block here on the 1 hour here, sitting here at this area. Yesterday's untouched CPR, so this could also be a, if we continue to rotate lower, where support area price could get to. But like I said, we got to confirm and close below the CPR here first. Okay, as you can see here, EMAs on the 15 and 5 minute EMAs are both sloping downward. Um, Lower EMAs will cross below the higher EMAs early in the Asian session here below VWAP. This is beautiful. Would have been nice to take it, but like I said, I usually just wait till New York and just let the Asian play out. So yeah, it's like I said, we were below the intraday CPR. We're here at the um cross below the intraday L3. So intraday L3 was aligned with yesterday's low. So we've already taken out yesterday's low, the previous day's low. See if it price can recover here. See if we get back above the L3 area. But right now, Bears have the momentum with the as we can see here from the EMAs and the 15-minute EMAs. Both of them are cross below and below the VWAP. So, like I said, so here from now, that's just where what's going on. Theophilus C popped in. What's going on, bro? Yes, volume is low. Well, volume kind of high right now on gold. The ATR like 30 points per candle. So they definitely in here pouring in these bears coming in heavy dumping price. So like I said, I was just about to say I'm gonna go ahead and just watch for the overnight price action to see how it is and just see where we come in the morning time and to see where I can make my move and place my trade at. But yeah, these bears are in control. Oh, mic volume. Oh, my bad, man. And I'm trying to speak into the mic, but just keep having the issues. Hello. Oh, hello. Hello. I think that's a little bit better. How that sound? But hope you guys can hear me on that one. It's crazy. I thought he's talking about volume on the market. He talk about that mic volume, man. I'm out here tripping. But appreciate you being out there. That's why you need your community, man. Keep you in check, man. Help you stay on the straight and narrow out here. Also think because I move, mouth be moving and stuff, so I've been trying to keep the mic more up here in my face. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna let this overnight price action play out and see where we at. Like I said, the move for Asian session has clearly been made here within the first within here in the Asian session. Like I said, we got beautiful close. The 9 o'clock candle close pretty beautifully below here. This weekly CPR and everything. So let's see how far the bears take it. How did everybody else night go tonight? Anybody placing trades? Make any money? Lose any money? I was trading on my personal account today this morning. Just trying to learn the ups and downs of it, man. It was crazy. I was over here thinking I'm inputting 20 points in here, getting in for um $20 and having a $5 stop loss out here, just getting frustrated. But thankfully it wasn't big losses, and once I figured it out, I was able to correct it, and I ended up did catch a 20-point win on yesterday's drop here in this you see the New York session drop after about 10 o'clock after the news. Like I said, as you can see here, we closed below the weekly P here in the H3, and we have some follow through down here to the bottom CPR pivot. I believe I got out at the intraday H1 around that area. So let me see. But yeah, it was like around here in this area. I was trying to get in, trying to get up here at these rejections at the H3 and this 8 EMA here on a 5 minute. But like I said, I was having a frustration trying to figure out the Trade of 8 platform because I decided I'm not paying them $10 a month to be able to trade on TradingView. So just figure it out on their platform. I just treat it how I do the Top Step X platform. Just have it up and just do my analysis on Top Step and just place the trade on their platform. So just treat it like that. It's simple. So like now, I understand how to enter in the orders without being messing up. I just gotta be able to check if I'm entering in on ticks, price, or the delta, aka points. I guess that's what it is. They call it. So yeah, but I took my exit point was here down here at the H1, ended up being 20 points. I was looking to get or whatever, but even though it was frustrating, I did make some money today, and it kind of makes me excited for the future, especially being able to trade on the personal account because um it's just like I said, it's gonna be real money with that. I had to be behind no rule wall or anything. So it's pretty exciting because one contract, 20 points is like $200. So if I be able to have a good day and end up catching 50, like that can be even more off one contract and just keep building from there. So it's just exciting to see the progress that I can make and everything what the future holds for it. So yeah, probably give y'all an update on how my trades are going once I place like a good volume of them. Then we can compare like uh I do at the end of the week, end of the month, or something like that. Just tap in and check in how I'm going on my journey of that way. But that's all I really have for tonight. It's pretty simple to me. As far as um what's going on here at the current moment with gold. Like I said, we're just getting now. We're rejecting these highs and still continuing to rotate lower. These bulls stepped here and defended here at these highs. Like I said, we just got to see where the bears want to take it. As we can see, we're about to get our first test here of the bottom of the CPR since price has closed below it. So, like I said, it'll be interesting if we do get the rejection, how low they continue to take it. What we're gonna get for the London session and everything. How does the opening of New York doing? And everything, yo. Thanks, man, yo. Consistency is key. Consistency, planning and consistency is key. Like half the battle is just showing up. So that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to continue to come on here and be consistent with my streaming and giving out my analysis and everything. Cause I appreciate each and everybody who tunes in and everything gives a time out the day. So just want to continue to be consistent, get better, and everything. That's what it's all about. Theophilus, you end up placing any trades today. I know you heavy Nasdaq trader. How'd your day go? But yeah, for a long term basis, I was hoping gold continue to keep rising and just stay within a range. But like I said, we do have a large range here for gold. It can go on for a long time to build volume and stuff. Like I said, this is a large 3 day drop. How many points is this? Yeah, from the all time high down to that Monday's bounce. That's about 1,193 points. It fell, so price can easily. This is a great range area for it to go from this top and bottom, even if it doesn't make a new low. Like price can range and trade within these areas. This about 50, 5400s, 5500s, down to the all the way down here to the 4475s. Like we can trade. Like I said, I won't be surprised if we continue just to trade within this CPR for the month. Maybe continue to reject these outer edges of price here on the H3. Okay, good. Yeah, like I said, every day not a trading day. Like sometimes things get in the way. We got to sit on the sideline, but nothing wrong with that. No money losses is sometimes the best thing for the day. So, but yeah, it was good. You seen that bearish bias too. So yeah, that's what I was pretty. It was pretty clear to me this morning when I was looking at it too. They were rotating lower, especially as we were starting to reject those EMAs and failing to come up and make new highs. But everything taking a beating right now. Even that Bitcoin, I don't even want to talk about it because boy, bought some IBIT before trying to build for long term. The thing to start falling. But yeah, as I was saying, won't be surprised if we continue to trade within this CPR here and or just get possibly get down here and bounce here in these lows areas. Like I was saying, maybe this monthly L1 or L2. So like I said, price just has a huge range to work with for this month and possibly for the next coming months too, because has to build volume and build value like every chart does before it continues to just take off because it can't just shoot straight up. So I think this is you can see a good example here in October of last year when we had a pullback here and we consolidated and everything all the way until about December just started rising again. Well, this was a slow grind up. Yeah, we had that rise in October. We dropped and then basically just been consolidating. Made some double bottoms here and finally then make a new higher high. Then had another pullback before we continued to shoot off and had that good run to end into January and everything. But this here on the April's contract, so I can't get back as far as I like. I do know it was from yeah this time period here is about from April to August is where we had from however many month consolidation range before we continued to had a push off in gold in August, and then like I said, we had another harsh pullback here in October, um, where we started recovery at the end of the year, leading in. But I don't want to talk y'all head off, and everything. I know it's getting late in the night. Pretty much got my point across to you guys. Like I said, if you have any questions, don't be afraid to leave a comment, hit that like button, everyone. And as always, it's good coming on here, chopping it up with you guys, sharing my insights. Don't be afraid to get into the comments and share you guys' insights. Say how you guys think I did or whatever. If you guys want to see more trades that I take or anything, just like I said, just that comment section and let me know. But hope everyone has a good night. See how this overnight price action plays out, and good luck to everyone in the morning. And have a good night. Stay blessed.